And before I forgot to tell you again and again, I always said this in my videos that I am not in a quiet place. So if you hear some noise background, I apologize in advance. Thank you for your understanding. Good day to all, and um, this is another video lesson about Microsoft Word. And I apologize if I am a month late. Um, the last video lesson I created was uploaded last month, and this is the second one. So this video lesson is the lesson 2, Microsoft Word, entitled The Shortcut Keys and the MS Word Functions. So we're going to tackle about the shortcut keys and some features of this Microsoft Word. So in the previous video lesson, I gave a free e-certificate, and this time you can also have one if you finished this video lesson. So you just need to fill out the form and answer 2 questions there, and you can get your e-certificate already. It will be sent into your email. So I will show you what I mean. So here, this is the form I created. So here, says here that this is to certify that you have completed watching the lesson 2 in Tofu Tutorials channel, which is this video. So um, this Google form, you need to fill out this one so you can get your e-certificate. So you need to provide the email you want. So the email you're going to receive your e-certificate, and also this your full name. For example, I will just write here our Gmail, so you can contact me here if you have any suggestions or clarifications or violent reactions. Just kidding. You can contact me in our email address. So for example, I will just um there, and you can upload your file. So for example, this one, select that, and then I will hit next. So this is the part I'm talking about, that you need to answer the questions correctly. It's just 2 questions here. You just need to answer these 2, and if you answer that correctly and you submit the form, the e-certificate will be automatically sent to your email address. So that's the purpose of this Google form. So back here in our Word, uh, uh, say we're going to tackle about the shortcut keys, MS Word Lesson 2, and this PDF is also linked in our description box below. It's on a Google Drive link, so you can open that drive and download this PDF for free. Also, the Google form that you need to fill out to get your e-certificate is also provided in our description below. So you might check that our description box below so you can fill out the form. So this will be our topic for today. The the um the shortcut keys, and also the overtype and find and replace command. Okay, so I will just go here and select a blank document. So in the previous lesson I created, the video lesson 1, I already told you that if you um, type equals rand, open and close parentheses, and you hit enter, it will automatically provide you a paragraph. So we're going to use this command. So this time I'm using control, and I'm holding the control button, my control key, and then I'm scrolling up my wheel button, the mouse wheel if you're familiar with it. So check out the video here so you can see that the control and up. So that's the shortcut key for zooming out and zooming in. So control and then your mouse wheel up to zoom in, and to zoom out you just scroll down. So there you go. So equals rand, open and close parenthesis, it will provide you this paragraph. Okay, so if you didn't watch the last video, the video lesson one, it is linked in our description box below, so you can check that out, and you can also get a free certificate by filling out the form in there in that video. So this time we're going to talk about the shortcut keys. Okay, so we're going to start by the first shortcut key, the move up one line. So if you press the arrow up button on your keyboard, it will move up one line. So I will show how. So as you can see, here is our insertion point. There you go, the blinking line. Remember, the blinking line is the insertion point. So I will press the arrow up key and it will go one line. There you go. It's moving one line. Okay, so the next one is the down arrow key, which is the move down one line. So let's try to press that arrow down key. So here is the insertion point and I want it to be here. So I will press the down arrow button and it move down one line, up and down. Okay, so the next thing is the back one character if I press this left arrow key. So if my insertion point is here in device, it will go here on the letter R in front of the R. So let's try it, or here, because I have space there. So it will move one character. So let's try by pressing the left arrow key on your keyboard and it move one character on the left. And of course the other one is the right arrow key, forward one character. So there we go. If I press the right arrow key button on my keyboard, it will move one character. There we go. Up, down, left, and right. Sorry. Up, down, left, and right. So the next thing, we're going to do a combo. The control and up arrow key. So this will go to the start of the previous paragraph. So let's see what it means. So control plus arrow by holding the control key and the up arrow. So there you go. See that? The insertion point is here in device and it will go here in the reading. There. Again, hold your control key and then press the arrow up. There you go. And the next one is to the start of the next paragraph, which is the control and down arrow key. So if I'm in the save, it will go here. So let's try it. Control and down. There you go. It goes here. Again, control and then down arrow, it goes there. Control up, it goes there. Control down, control up, control down, control up, control down, arrow key. Okay, so the next one is the previous word, control and the left arrow, and also the control or right arrow key is the next word. So control plus the left arrow key will bring you into the previous word. So if I'm here in the device, it will go here in the another. So let's try it. So a device, control and then left arrow key. There you go. Control right, control left, control right, control right, and control left key. Okay, so um, that's the some shortcut keys and some basic shortcut keys. So the next one is here. So this is a very simple, and you are familiar with this. You're always using this Ctrl C and Ctrl V. So let's try this Ctrl C. So Ctrl C is actually you're copying a word or a phrase. For example, I'm going to copy this, save time in a word with the new buttons that show up where you need them. And I will Control C, Control plus C, hold the Control button and C. It will copy the sentence, and then Control V is the paste shortcut to paste the copied sentence here. Control C, and then I will place here Control V. It copies them. And Control X is a cut. So if you want to cut, and it will cut or it will delete, but at the same time it is copied. So for example, I will cut this. Reading is easier. So Control C, Control X, sorry, Control X, Control plus X. It will cut this. It will delete this three words here, and but it will remain copied. So Control X. Control X, and then I will paste it here. Control V. There we go. So that's the difference of the three shortcut keys. Enter, backspace, enter. Okay. Okay, so the next one is the Control plus Spacebar, where the text will be go back to its default. So I will show you how. So for example, here in the save time in the word this sentence, I will change this one into the font style into something Arial round, and also this one into something like that, and then this one also, or this one, for example, I will Arial narrow. So I want it to be back in the default. So to do that, just hold your control button, control key, and then press the space bar. There we go. See? This is the before, and this is the after. So you need to highlight the sentence before you press the control space bar shortcut. So that's the work or the function of the control plus space bar shortcut key. So this one is the control S is to save the file, and control P is to print the file. So if you want to save this, you can just click this save button here. You can see that control S command there, or you can just simply control S on your keyboard, and it will notify you, or this will pop up the file name and where you can save the file. Control P if you want to print the document. Control P. There you go. If I want to print this document, I will just hit the Control P command, and it will show the print option. Okay, so this one, moving to our next, is the find and replace. So if you press the Control F, it will launch the navigation pane of the find and replace. So let's try that by, or you can just simply find it here. On the home tab, it's here, find and replace. So I will just click this or use the shortcut key Ctrl F, and it will um, show this. So if I want to find the word, let's say um, reading, it highlights all the reading word. So it says here I have 3 results. There you go. This is the first, this is the second, and this is the third. So reading. So that's the find command. Now if I want this to change, I will go here and replace. It's Ctrl H. Ctrl H. There you go. To replace the word reading with, for example, I want this to change as write, and replace all if you want to replace the 3 reading a word, or replace if only 1 word. So replace all done, and we made 3 replacements. So okay, and close. So as you can see, the word readings here cannot be found. So I will just search it again, and there's no matches because I already replaced it with the word write. So there you go, 3 results. So that's the functions of find and replace um, command. So the last one is the overtype. So um, the basic definition of this overtype is when you want to change a sentence, but you don't want to use the backspace to delete that. So for example, this one, I want to change this sentence without using a backspace. So just because that's very time consuming, so I will just go here in the below in this bottom part here, and then right click, and you can see this overtype or insert. So select that overtype and then insert. Select this insert. There you go. So I already enabled the overtype. So if I go here, okay, so if I go here and I want to change this, it will overtype here. So the words will be replaced. So for example, I want to write happy day to everyone. So as you can see, um, I typed over those words, and they are deleted. So Ctrl Z, undo. There you go, and then you can just disable it by clicking here, and it will go back here. Enable, and then disable. So that's the end of our discussion for today. You are now free to fill out the form and get your e-certificate for free. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video lesson.